My Mission Monday family, brand new mission. I don't think we've ever done this one before. Here's the mission, at least once this week. I want you to ask somebody, what's something that you learned how to do by doing? I was thinking about this process in my brain a lot, and I had asked my son Ezra to do something, and without much instruction, just see if he could figure it out on his own. And it got me thinking about the things in my life that I have learned to do by doing. And when I really unpack it, the list is pretty short. The most recent things that I can remember that I would almost call learn by doing, there's so many resources out there. Like if I can remember changing out the brake pads and rotors on one of the cars I used to have, and I had never done it before, but I had a YouTube video. It's not really learning by doing. I've got some assists there with YouTube. And I did think about my dad in this circumstance. He was a farmer, and there was a lot I can remember growing up on the farm that something would break down, and let's take it apart and see how this works. And there wasn't a YouTube and owner's manual. I was gone 3 owners ago before we had this piece of equipment. And it's let's take it apart, rely on our experience, learn by doing. So I think it's a really interesting notion, and I think this could be a cool conversation when you ask somebody, hey, what is something you learned how to do by doing? You just jumped in and you did it, and you learned from the experience and the mistakes and the successes of that. And just unpack that process with them. This might be more than a 2-minute conversation, but I think it's really fascinating. And in this, in our world as educators, I think we can learn a lot by learning about people's other learning experiences, especially when they're self-taught. All right, really curious about this mission. I'd love it if I hear back from you. Love it if you go to missionmonday.com. Love you guys.